And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Stockery is a game about, shockingly, the stock market. It's a game in which you buy and sell stocks, and the whim of how these stocks go up and down is controlled by the rolling of dice. There's money going back and forth. You can make money. But ultimately, the game has a frustration factor which most people aren't going to enjoy. When you're playing a stock market game, yes, we understand that there's vagaries of the stock market, that the stock market can go up and go down, you can lose money. But in this game, there's really no way to determine anything. There's nothing to look at. It basically comes down to a lot of luck. Each round of the game is the same way. One person gets this token to show that they go first. On their turn, they roll this die, which has evenly spread down or up, and it shows basically how the market goes. So this will be moved up and down, and as that moves up and down, all the prices on the different stocks change. And you have a card which you can look at to see how the stocks go up and down. Most of them go the same direction, but one of them, the purple one, is actually in the opposite direction, and I think that's to show the vagaries of markets. It's a little confusing because it shows as the market's getting better, the purple stock's going down, and every time I teach the game, people have that confusion. Each of the stock companies is here, and they have a certain amount of money that they're worth, and players have a certain amount of money, and so after the price has gone up or down randomly, then players can buy or sell stocks. Now, you start the game with a couple stocks that you can buy. After that, you buy or sell depending on their current price. And if you buy too many stocks, you have to pay fees. Whenever you sell stocks to get money, fees come out of that. And so you don't really make a lot of money from buying and selling stocks. The prices don't change that much. So you're better off buying some stocks and hoping they do well as the game progresses and hoping you get money so that you can buy more. After that, you turn over the top card from the fortune deck, and sometimes it's good, usually it's bad. It might give you dividends, which give everybody money. It might add money here, but there's always a possibility that this marker will move down, which will cause a company, used by rolling another die, to randomly go bankrupt, which could cause everyone to sell all their shares for a very low price. Or it could go up here and a company could make more money, add it up there, and players sell their shares for maximum price. But basically, you keep going until you get to the end card here in the market deck, and at that point, the game is over. The money that's in here in the middle is split between the players, depending on how many stocks of a certain company they have, and then whoever has the most money is the winner. Now, I'm a big fan of stock market games. I do enjoy them. I like the buying and selling aspect, but I really am not a big fan of this one. Small problems, paper money, blah. But not just the fact that it's paper money, the fact that the denominations are 5s, 20s, and 100s. And most of the stock prices range from $50 to $60. So if I want to buy a stock for $50, I need to pay 2 20s and 2 5s every time. You say, well, that's not that big of a deal. I'm telling you, it gets really old really fast to be counting these paper bills all over the place all the time. Secondly, if the stock you buy at the beginning of the game becomes devalued quickly because of the roll of the die, then you might as well just quit playing because you've run out of money. The player who gets lucky at the beginning, his stock doubles or what have you, gets extra money, he's going to win. There's nothing you can do to catch up. There's nothing. And that's just luck. So those two problems combined, it's okay. I don't have a problem with the ideas of the game. It's just that those rolling the die, you don't know what's going to happen. The stocks will go up, the stocks go down. You can lose everything. You say, well, that's like real life. Not really. If I invest in Microsoft and Coca-Cola and big name companies, I don't expect that I'm going to lose all my money tomorrow. But in this game, that can easily happen. So, unfortunately, I can't recommend Stockery. In fact, it's one of the games that will meet the requirements for being thrown off the roof. Don't get it.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.